I think this city can revive from its core. It is reviving from its core, but the model of its revival, I think, is quite different than it might have been, let's say, 15 or 20 years ago.
What I do find in Detroit, I think like many other cities, is it's hard for people to understand abstract improvement. So what they really want to see is when they drive around your neighborhood or walk around, they need to see and feel that there's a better environment there for living.
Networks and partnerships. I think that's been a model that has worked very well in the city of Detroit that I think in past years we did not do very well at. Everything we do now is in a partnership.
We are beginning to see in the United States, and we think this is not cyclical. It's not going to go back to the way it was, in 2 or 3 years when Washington suddenly has a bout of rationality or something, right? This is a structural shift in how our country is going to govern itself. Cities, metros, and states essentially having to be not only the laboratories of democracy, but really the drivers of policy innovation in our country. We think for the foreseeable future, change more and more is going to happen where people live, and this kind of wave of innovation, this sort of bottom-up leadership that's really networked, is going to spread across the country, scale in many respects, attract new forms of private and civic capital, and ultimately put this country back on track. You want to have a prosperous city, and you want to have a city where many different families, companies can come, stay, thrive. You need safe streets and good schools. But I think what is happening, particularly with regard to education, is we're understanding we need a broader vision of education. We've been on a 10-year teach to the test, right, road in this country, where we had this notion of the only way to succeed and be in the middle class and stay in the middle class is to get a 4-year degree. I don't think that is true at all, because a good portion of these technologically driven jobs can be accessed through skills in high school, skills in community college.